Welcome, everyone, to Price Action Live at TradersPost for December 18th, 2025. I'm one of your traders, Tom Hartman, alongside Mike, Scalper-in-Chief Christensen, co-founder and CSO of TradersPost. Up to 4 days a week at Price Action Live, we trade in front of you using the advanced trade execution engine known as TradersPost. That's the software that upgrades your trading. Whether trading stocks, futures, options, or crypto, TradersPost has got you covered. Today's stream is brought to you by Blue Sky, the best-in-class platform that offers same-day activation, daily payouts, and no max restrictions. Visit bluesky.pro and sign up for your first profit account today and trade futures like never before. Happy CPI Day, Mike. Markets like the inflation numbers down, but that was impudence.
Yeah, we had an incredible run here in the overnight session from that point. These last several bars have shown us that the market is not ready to give up. We're going to keep pushing for higher highs here. We got to get out of this little bear turn down, though, because we reached the top at 26.1 and we've given up about 1,200 points on NQ. And finally found some support here down at 24.8, which interestingly, yesterday's price action kind of spelled out the way we were anticipating. About 25.3 was my first stop that I was hoping, and it blew right past that and went down to the 24.8 level almost. So I'm expecting now that we might come back up to the 25.400 level and retest that level. But if we break past that and we break out of this regression trend, then I think we're finally out of the woods here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think out of the woods is the call, because we don't have, unless I'm mistaken, there's no more data that we have to worry about. Jobs data came out, CPI data came out. It's all favoring rate cuts.
And yeah, I don't think existing home sales tomorrow are going to bring down the market. So at least this week we got a good week.
That's right. Yeah. We're in negative gamma territory for options, not super heavy, but that's fine. We're in low liquidity at the end of the year. And, you know, the Santa Claus rally is a structural thing. So we could always get a little bit of that. So I would not be surprised to see S&P at 6,900. I wouldn't be surprised to see NASDAQ at 25.8. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin at, where would Bitcoin be going?
It's funny, we're almost there to 6,900 on ES.
Right, and so breaking through 68.50 or so, that's where I expect negative gamma to start kicking in, and we just do this right up. Whether it's a rocket ship, I don't know, but definitely to the upside. Markets don't like going down, folks. Markets don't like going down. I learned that lesson.
They do not. They go up into the right over the long run for sure.
That's right. Once you understand the volatility surface that the price is actually moving over, and realize that volatility surface that the price is tilted, like on a slope, it completely changes your mind. It's like, bet on the team that's running downhill, not on the team that's running uphill. Yes, it can go all kinds of different ways, but it's sloped in one direction. Yep. And I did not understand that. I thought it was like flat. And it was like even. There's always 50% buyers, 50% sellers, and it just moved in one direction or the other.
It's not surprising you had that viewpoint. I mean, if you look at the SPX over the very long run, pull up the monthly or weekly chart, there was a period of time there, especially in the early 2000s, where it did feel like markets were flat. It would have not been surprising for you to feel like, who knows what's going to happen this year. But since 2009, we've had one of the best ongoing bull runs for the longest time, with short-term pullbacks due to, market issues, COVID, the flash crash in 2018. But all of these things are so short-lived with the Fed injecting liquidity into the markets.
That's right. And with passive investment flows coming in, and with the option space becoming so giant.
Just retail flow being a new thing now. Everybody became a trader in 2020.
They had to.
What's up, team? How are you doing? Good morning, Aventura.
So my Bitcoin strategy just got rinsed in the overnight. So I lost 222 on that.
That's not a bad loss.
Not a big deal.
You had an upside the previous day. That's pretty good.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm still positive on that account. And then my longer
How's the
term
trailing
scalping,
drawdown looking on that account, by the way?
pretty good. All my trailing drawdowns are pretty good because I don't really take much risk. How much do I have here? Oh, I still have $2,000 of drawdown.
Great.
Huh.
Plenty of room then.
Yeah.
Didn't Top Step reset for you on Monday, or was that just? And I know Tradeify reset accounts that were connected through Project X on Monday. Did Top Step also give back account performance?
Maybe
outage
I
request?
didn't qualify because I don't know that I got a reset. No, I didn't get a reset.
That's a bummer.
But I still had a stack of them from the last outage, so I'm like, okay, I haven't paid for an eval account in a while.
Okay.
But then I have not blown out an account for a while either.
Well, right up against the open here, 5 minutes before. It's been a fight here at this price range at 562. I now have Bookmap distracting me in positive ways with an alert every couple minutes here, just looking for order book imbalances. And there's been a fight at this price level with the sell side and the buy side pushing price in either direction. I'm kind of curious if we're going to break to one more leg up before reversing out here in this overbought territory. Do we use Top Step X? Not frequent. We're connected with Top Step X through Project X on TradersPost, if that's your question.
Yeah, that's the platform I use. It's the only one that I know that I can use as a Canadian.
Yep. Which is still so interesting to me that you're able to use these accounts in Canada. It's great.
I just don't think I could go to live. I think that's what.
Yeah, right. Morning, Jarmo. Thanks for joining us.
Man. The one strategy I'm most proud of that generates the most amount of profit for me and consistently over month of the month, year after year, in all the back tests, I cannot run on prop firms. It only works on Saturday and Sunday.
That's all right. Crazy. It's time to open a live futures account, huh?
Well, it's only for, shoot, I wonder if that would work. I never even thought about that.
Best Deal EK9EN. I'm just going to call you Best Deal. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. New face here. Oof,
so it looks like Peter and I are still going to do price action live next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Peter wants to dip his toe in the game, and he wants to do it while there's low volume, potentially low volatility.
I might join you guys. There's a couple of days there next week where I can join you. And,
awesome.
I've got some family time scheduled for, of course, the 23rd, 25th. But no reason why we couldn't trade the eve of Christmas Eve. So we could do Tuesday, and I could join you guys on Friday as well. So we like to say we're out of the office, but we're just joking. We're just the front door says closed, but we're in here having a good time.
I'm not sitting here in a cubicle. I love everything that we do.
Besides, we got some code we want to write here, some little projects we're trying to get done over the holiday break, right?
That's right. That's right.
Don't tell anybody. All right, 2 minutes to the open here. Looks like the sellers finally found resistance again. There's orders stacking up between 75 and 87. I'm expecting a lot of resistance here and a decent pullback from the open, but let's see. It could
really
blast off another 50 or 60 points. It just looks like to me that we're trying to test this weekly VWAP level at 251.
So I found that I'm very influential by chats. If I'm in a chat stream and if I'm on stock twits or something like that while I'm trading, oh my God, forget it. I don't know what happens. It's like mob mentality, and I just go with the mob. So every once in a while, I do like to, just to dip my toe in the water, I'll open up the chat in TradingView because it's just the lowest, just degen, just
it is complete nonsense
crazy
over there.
But sometimes I like to see, like, if there's news or just to get a little sense of sentiment, I like just to peek inside. But if I spend more than, it's sort of like holding my breath underwater. If I spend more than a minute, I'll find that I did a trade later on that's because of a message that I saw in that chat.
No
that just
way.
stuck in my head. Yes, 100%. I have no ability to prevent myself from doing this. I
Nasdaq's
don't know
going to
why.
the moon. Oh, that guy said it. That guy said it. User 24899 said it, so I'm doing it.
Especially if they go, haven't I been telling you? I've been telling you this for weeks. I go, oh, he has been saying it for weeks. Maybe I should. I don't know what it is. I'm totally weak to that. But I can't resist it.
8 seconds to the open. Let's get the bell ready.
Oh, this is bullish. Look at that.
Very bullish. The sellers are still stacking up at 87 right now, though. Look at that. $275 is that critical level here, straight from the opening. There's a war between the buyers and sellers. I feel like I shouldn't even share my my main chart here. Let's just share a book map.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where the action is. Holy cow. Let's go. All right. I take it back. The buyers want it. They're taking it. So I would say next stop, probably 25,400.
Oh, certainly. I mean, I'm looking for 25.8.
You want 25.8?
Yeah, that's what I'd be expecting.
It's a hell of a swing here. Look at this on the 5-minute chart. Electronic session. If I do Fibonacci retrace on this, we've already surpassed the 618 line, so this isn't even a retrace anymore. Now we're testing 786 next, and if we blow past that, then we've reclaimed the entire level. So this is a hell of a mean reversion trade. For anybody that started to build a position here at 954, that was an excellent consolidation range that confirmed that level of support. And this is a crazy breakout since then. What you guys got in chat here? You guys in any longs from the morning? CPI, anything? Aventura, were you able to grab any openings?
Now with the dollar going down, I have to really reconsider gold here. This whole idea that gold has made its run already.
Yeah,
that case is now out the window to me. All the signs are pointing to what, 6,000 gold. Like, I could totally see that happen over the next year.
Got it. Aventura is in a long. Fantastic. Was that prior or after the CPI print?
It would be useful, Ventura, if you just forward all your alerts over to us so that we know.
Yeah, why are you sleeping on us, man? Okay. So I'm going to struggle to want to get into something like this.
Right.
This is a wait it out and see what happens here from the open situation. We got a major gap open, about 1.04% from yesterday's close. Let me get rid of that guy. Point of control at 307. I'm watching sellers keep trying to take over. There was a ton of demand on the bid side there for a minute, and now it's starting to take over on the other side. So I'm going to wait the first few candles here. Tom has convinced me that I'm crazy for trading on the 2-minute. So my strategy is going to take a little bit longer to get into because I'm going to wait for the same 3 opening candles before getting in, which puts me 15 minutes after the open here. So I got a while to wait.
Perfect. And the mental clarity will just be so, unless this is the day where it rockets and you go, Tom, I'm going back to the 10-second chart. I'm not doing this anymore.
The 10-second chart? Man, that's some Wild West right there. I don't know what you're talking about. Doing the 1-second chart. Look at that bearish move right there.
It's a trend. Yeah, when I was making strategies for people, constantly 10-second chart. Oh, I do their high time frame was 15 seconds.
Right.
That was the high time frame for the trend.
And they built a strategy without commissions or slippage, and they're like, look, it makes millions of dollars.
Exactly. So I put up I remember a few years ago I put up a second opinion just a gig on Fiverr, and easiest money in the world, because all I have to do is put in slippage, put in commission, send them the strategy back. Hey, your strategy fails. Oh, I had no idea. I didn't understand. Yeah. 5 minutes of work.
Okay, so we came back down to this 270 level, which was the consolidation range right before the open.
Yeah, what does a bookmap look like here?
It's fairly even on either side of the bid ask. There's a lot of support here at 270, as I mentioned. A lot of historical support between those two prices, 500 plus contracts. But it's just back to where it was before the open. Sellers are pushing down a little bit here, but it's still anyone's guess.
Ventura has been in trade since last night, was up 250, just got stopped out of the trade. Do you run a negative RR strategy, Ventura? I'm curious. All right, 310 million positive gamma. So basically nothing. Basically nothing in the option space right now.
Okay.
Come on, Bitcoin. I need you to rocket. I need you to be at 99,000 and then turn around and come straight back down.
This 270 level is definitely critical.
Weekly VWAP.
All right, that's the second bar close below VWAP now on the 5 minute. So I got to sit back and wait here. There are a bunch of buyers waiting at 237-ish, and that's starting to build. So that's the weekly VWAP again.
Right.
Coming back and testing that level.
Look at that wick. Oof.
Yeah, this is price action here. Have to get my relative senses here. Yeah, 174.
Resistance on the 2 hour. This could go either way. Are you seeing us close to overbought or oversold on MACD?
Yeah, if we look at the 5 minute chart, we are way overbought. We've been past that line for a while now, and we're starting to pull back and form the other side. So if we break below my line of resistance here at the 150, then that would be the confirmation of the overbought territory.
I see. What's my downside risk? I didn't even think about the downside. What's the downside here? Oof. 24.5. Nope, I don't want that. Please stay up.
Yeah, still fairly balanced on bid ask. Still a war at 270, between 250 and 270. Going back here to the 5 minute chart. Patiently waiting for my entry.
Is Trump sending the $2,000 dividend check or whatever to tariff dividend? I forget what he calls it. America First, something like that. Some sort of money sent into everybody. Is that like happening?
It's the right strategy. I don't know if he is officially or not, but if you think about it, if the courts are going to require that he give that money back, he's like, sorry, it's too late. I already gave it to the American citizens.
Wow. Rob the bank and give it to the people. Yikes, look at that. Well, I'm glad I waited.
All right, that's looking good. So we're back up against that weekly VWAP. Man, it's pushing.
Wait, my break even didn't trigger. Why didn't it trigger? Oh wait, am I getting TradingViewed? I hope not. Wow, that is selling pressure. You were seeing a bunch of selling pressure right around that. Is it 250 before open?
250 to 270. Yeah, that was a consolidation range that was occurring before we opened. We pushed higher, and then sellers stepped in at that point.
Interesting. So is this one of those where we've seen this? What is it? Yesterday, on Monday, where if we shorted that high, holding that for the rest of the day would have been like the thing to do. The high of the open. So I wonder if I'm missing it.
You could be.
I don't chase. I'm so cured of that. I'm so cured of chasing. I have no FOMO anymore. What you guys have on your Christmas list this year? Time. All I want is time.
Time.
Just give me time, give me caffeine, and let me set up my computer. That's all I ever want.
Snowmobile. Somebody send me a snowmobile. I'm looking forward to this winter here.
Someone said overhit. I did give myself one video game to play because it won all the awards this year. Expedition 33, and it's been pretty fun.
Sounds like a somewhat generic name, yet it sounds exciting.
Yes, turn-based, apocalyptic. It's great.
Ugh. Another weird battle here in these two price ranges here.
Have you tried any trade yet?
I took a couple of scalps. But from the open here on the micros, I am in a trade right now. Let me actually pull that up. Sure, we can pull up the Apex accounts. Oh, I keep doing this. One moment.
Looks like my long is going to stop out. Oh, that's too bad. Lose $200 on that trade. This strategy doesn't often lose, but okay.
So, up about 30 to 60 bucks in each account right now.
Cool. All right, is this just a retrace to the daily mitigated VWAP level?
Well, we got EVWAP at 107, and as I look at Bookmap, there is some orders piling up there at 107. On the bid side.
Right.
It's not as important as what looks like 165 right now.
Yeah.
Which is like right above my take. It's kind of unfortunate.
For Christmas, do you have like a huge amount of people who come over?
Not usually. Most of my family is in other states, usually on either side of the country, and I'm right smack dab in the middle. Not really in the middle. I'm more towards the West Coast, but I've got family in California. I've got family in Boston. I've got family in Florida, South Carolina. So like everybody's so far away from me. They hated me so much that they were like, we got to get as far away from this guy as possible. Just consequence. I grew up in California, so most of my family's still out there.
I see. We have too many people in my family, so I see none of them. I just go to my wife's side of the family because they're a nice unit, 2.5 kids, mom and dad, and we just have a nice Christmas dinner. But now we have 5 kids, so it's getting cacophonous.
You're building your family unit right there.
That's right. I prefer it.
All right, almost 15 minutes into the open. I did get ahead of myself here, but this is a full candle close below VWAP on the 5 minutes. Feeling pretty good about this entry.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we don't get to the midnight VWAP, but we'll see. Because we're right at a bounce zone, but I never know how to think about these mitigated VWAP levels. Unmitigated, totally understand. Mitigated, often they're weak. Bitcoin is back down to session VWAP. Please bounce.
All right. So let's look at the 15 minutes. Fairly bearish opening candle. We've got plenty of reason to find support here, though. So I'm keeping this position as small as possible. Take a small loss on this if I have to.
Start of the new 15-minute candle. Let's see what the story is.
What do you have on your Christmas list, Aventura, or anybody else here? Anything interesting that someone would be like, what the hell? I wouldn't have thought of that for Christmas.
My favorite thing for Christmas is buying gifts for other people. It's so... Because for my kids, my rule is I never buy them anything they ask for. So never ask me anything. It's not guaranteed you're going to get any presents for Christmas. And I buy things that are aspirational for what I hope you will be.
Sure, okay.
And so thinking about them for the year, okay, wonder what I would want them for next year feels really great. And then when they open it, they're like, they know it's a thoughtful gift. Okay, that's a very weak beginning of the 15-minute candle. That bodes well for your short.
Mm-hmm.
My long's gonna stop out.
I know one gift I wouldn't mind here. Colorado, or the U.S. Powerball has now just been lifted to 1.5 billion. So buy me some Powerball tickets.
Clothes and shoes, Adventurer says. I love shoes. What kind?
All right.
I just got some Jordans for my boys here. Ray-Bans. Awesome.
One stop triggered.
Oh, these are Ray-Bans. I didn't know that. Oh, look at that. Look at that bounce.
It's always frustrating.
Yeah.
The second stop's about to get triggered here. And it's right up on weekly VWAP and session VWAP.
Right. So like the stop could hit and they could reverse from here.
Yeah, I think I need to start widening my stops a little bit more. What ends up happening is price action moves in my direction and the trailing stop starts to get too close. And then I end up getting stopped out too early. This happened yesterday where I had a really good entry on the short side, but I kept getting stopped out before I had an opportunity to follow the rest of the trend.
Yeah, all my strategies that I'm running now have a very wide trailing stop. And because otherwise they just they get out of the trend and then it just rips for another 3x from there.
Yep. So let's bring this window here.
All right, Spot Gamma, what are you saying? Nothing.
Okay, right back to entry now.
Yeah.
All kinds of shoes for all kinds of occasions. I like it. He's got dress shoes. He's got Nikes. He's got tennis shoes. He's got dancing shoes. No, I'm kidding.
Bedazzled Crocs. Yeah. Come on now.
All right, that
if
was
you're gonna give up the ghost,
control.
do it.
Point of control for the session so far is here at 198. And I'd agree with that. If I'm looking at Bookmap here, that's where most of the orders have shown up. So looks like the short is looking promising again.
And I'm about to get stopped. I don't understand. This trade should have ended in profit. How did this happen? My strategy is set up to do a trailing break even when I'm $100 in profit. Well, I have to reprogram that this weekend. Ooh, we're at support. That's a support level right there.
What is this? Go away.
What's that level? 25,157. The daily volume weighted moving average. My automated strategy took a short. I thought I was going to get stopped out, but it looks like I might do all right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this choppiness here is a little brutal.
Yeah, it's getting a little irritating because it looks like it's starting to look too choppy now, and I need to switch my thought process here. I think if we pull into profit at all, I'm probably going to take profits on this because it's really starting to feel too choppy for a trend setup.
Yeah. Bitcoin's starting to bounce again.
I mean, we're kind of seeing a little bit of a structure of the same thing from yesterday, where it took forever to get short from the open, choppy start, and then eventually found a trend. This could be similar.
Yikes. Yeah, that's that whole at that peak there, taking that short and just holding it. That's like my favorite kind of trade. Yeah, there's support. Well, when I'm in doubt, I stomp it out. What is going on?
How many t-shirts do we need to get made from our sayings, Tom?
Yeah.
Stopped out at break even, Aventura says. Yeah, I'm about ready to stop out as well. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, switching strategies here. This is not working.
We gotta wait. There's not enough.
There's not enough movement. The buyers are trying to step back into, trying to push back above the session VWAP and weekly VWAP.
Do you ever use the volume footprint chart type?
Not the footprint, no. I haven't used that yet. I do like the session volume profile, though.
I haven't learned how to use this.
Interesting.
Okay, so support's at 25,195. Okay. Oh my god, did I miss getting stopped out by one tick? Oh my god, that'd be fantastic. Wow, we're right back here.
Okay, right back here, and I'm hearing bid 40s coming through, which is 40% of the buy side is dominating the sell side. They keep trying to push the price higher and higher. And then we fall back down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of untradeable still.
Is the weekly VWAP too strong here?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're seeing here. All through here is the weekly the weekly VWAP. so annoying to see the volume footprint chart type. I mean, annoying in the sense that I spent so long trying to build a good one for TradingView.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh, here, we made one.
I feel like that happens a lot where developers have come up with excellent PineScripts and they're selling this kind of thing. And then TradingView comes out with their own native version. No,
That's right.
my whole business just got crushed.
Oh, push, push, push.
Okay, now we're closing above the VWAP. Looks like sentiment is shifting. I've seen this happen a lot too. When we get to these overextended areas and it feels like we're overbought, sellers will try to step in, and sometimes you can't get price to fall.
Right.
Although we're back up at 250. Remember earlier I said 250, 270. Those were important ranges. The sellers just stepped in at 250 and started pushing back down.
Yeah, so there's no trade to take in this range.
Looks like we could easily consolidate here until we find a breakout on either side.
At 10 o'clock, and then it skyrockets or it crashes.
Probably. I would probably look at this as the orb now. So what is the volume footprint there tell you that is insightful? I think I understand the concept behind it, but I'm also kind of curious, is this just using the OHLCV data, or is it actually incorporating bid-ask data, level 1 data that was available at the time?
No, not bid-ask. Only the volume. Well, that's not true. That's not true. I was thinking about the indicator that I made. I think this does include bid-ask. Let me just confirm.
Yeah, if it includes level 1 data, then that's definitely informative.
Okay. Why are the settings not showing up?
So I am 0 for 1 this morning, about 370 down on each account. Not a huge loss. I feel like that's fairly well managed and expected from this little choppy range here.
Bid 40, what I just said?
Yep. So 40%. The bid side's 40% larger than the ask side right now. The buyers are trying to push the price higher.
So my volume footprint does not take into consideration tick or bid and ask because I'm not on the professional plan.
Got it. So does that make the volume footprint indicator only usable on the professional plans?
No, it uses the values will be different on the professional plans than the non-professional.
Oh, interesting. Plans. So it's even more insightful if you're on the pro plans where it can pull in the bid ask, the level 1.
That's right.
Interesting. Yeah. That's cool.
So volume footprint chart categorizes volume as buy or sell based on the direction of the intra-bar price movements. So it's not taking the bid, it's just taking the tick data if you have the professional plan. Damn, I should have bought the professional plan. Why did I do that?
That's a TradersPost perk. We'll hook you up.
It's just like for the costs, like it's just not for the 1-2 indicators I might make based on it. It didn't seem worth it. Yeah. All so right,
if you want it, get it.
Yeah. So on the volume footprint chart where you're seeing these black levels, that would be like the pivot point for that candle. Mm-hmm. So, and when you're seeing them match in multiple places, that then becomes either support or resistance. And so this is like a hella bullish candle because that black area is at the bottom at the open of that candle. I know people who just live on the volume footprint chart.
Okay, sellers just stepped in.
38 seconds until 10 o'clock. Let's see if the orb guys are going to do it.
Yeah, we found this consolidation range, point of control at 250. This is looking like a complete close above VWAP here on the 5-minute chart. So in about 12 seconds, I'll get ready to maybe open a long here.
Yeah, I can see that.
The next resistance is 350. There's a huge amount of sell orders on that side, 213 in queue.
And then it's off to 25,537. Blast off. Oh, wait. Options expiry is tomorrow. I totally forgot that.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a funky day, huh?
It's going to be fun. God, options really just made the market so much more interesting.
Tom, have you heard anything new about the TradingView store? When can the rest of us upload our scripts?
I check every day. Every day. You can apply. I'm not clear on what the requirements are. And I'm not sure who they're deciding. All the people who are in the store right now are the big dogs, as you might imagine. And I don't even know what cut they take. My issue is that I have my own store. So I don't know. Are they going to block access? I think on WAP, if I'm not mistaken, all my, because I had WAP plans where people can buy TradingView access, all those broke. So I wonder if they're breaking all that in order to favor the store.
Could be. I guess that was an inevitability too, right? But eventually TradingView would be like, yeah, we're going to cut these middlemen guys out.
That's right.
Make our own store.
I opened up several tickets with them, and they just never answered me. But my own integration does work. That's the part I'm not understanding.
All right. So apparently this is the level we want to fight at.
It just said ask 40.
It's happening on both sides. There'll be sell side pressure and then immediately buy side pressure.
Oh man. I just got back into profit. Can you just continue up, please?
I'm there. I've got this one little scalp open right now, long, hoping for a breakout now. One more leg up, because I do see the potential of us hitting 350, potentially even 400. And 400 would be the R1 level on the 2-hour chart.
Right, and that's my monthly average. Yeah, so that'd be perfect. Come on, come on.
It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
That a girl goes through.
Just can't get price to go anywhere.
Although this is more bullish in the open than we've seen over the last few days.
That's true. Unless it decides to break below VWAP again and push down for the rest of the session. We do have a huge gap to close here.
Right.
Yeah, the sellers are saying, hey man, we want this. I do like the new PineScript update that puts the console on the side of the screen instead of under it. Yeah, I'm with you, Evan. I've been playing around with some of the new interface changes. It's like they're trying to put everything on the sidebar now and keep the bottom tray for just the strategy tester and your broker integration, which I think cleans it up a little bit. But it's also like, shit, where is everything? I've been losing track of where everything keeps disappearing to.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I've always just popped it out into its own window. But I wish I could do that with the strategy tester. That's what I want. I actually would have been fine with the PineScript thing still at the bottom. Just pop out the strategy tester. Let me put that somewhere else. And I can't do it. It's very annoying. But I showed, was it Blue? I showed, well, on one of these streams, that you can use your AI tool with the MCP just to connect to the browser and just use VS Code or Cursor or whatever, and it'll just go and update the code for you on TradingView,
Right.
Which is so cool. Just so awesome.
So I thought I would show you guys some TradersPost thought processes here, since this is part of the purpose of the show as well. I do have 3 different strategies I try to think about from the open. The VWAP bounce, which is of course when price moves up and comes back and tests VWAP. The regression reversal, which can happen around VWAP, and I'm using the regression tool to find reversals, and the VWAP push, which generally happens from the open where price pushes away from VWAP in one direction. Today's signals were really that initial VWAP push, which of course, unfortunately, invalidated. This is my most recent trade showing my entry here on MNQ across my 7 accounts. But one of those accounts is the one I want to talk about here in a second. This is the structure of my JSON message, which just shows you how I'm setting up my take profit and my trailing stop with the broker. So I don't have to worry about my exit signal at all. I just let the broker execute the trade. But what I've been doing is I've attached another TradeStation paper account so that I can keep track of all of my trades across all the prop firms. So if I lose an account, I don't lose the history of that trade data. I can always go back and look at my TradeStation account to figure out where I'm at performance-wise over the long run. I can head over to balances and see how my strategy has been going, which unfortunately is in a bit of a drawdown at the moment. But I thought I would point that out, that you guys can sidechain, another simulated account with plenty of balance in it that isn't going to get blown out by the prop firms, and just keep track of all of your trades in one account. And that's how I've been treating that one TradeStation account. It's like the master reference account.
Yeah, that's awesome. When you showed that to us yesterday, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I never even thought about doing that. I absolutely, because I have no way of getting that sense of what are all my strategies doing together for my equity curve.
We will soon, of course. We'll be able to combine the history of your accounts. Even if you blow an account with a prop firm, we'll still keep the trade data on our side. So you'll have the ability to start stacking all those accounts together, grouping them into one strategy, and then looking at the analytics for everything together. Which I know some of you are like, I don't want to see my performance of a blown account. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want to know why you lost that account. Trust me.
And I was also thinking about, we were talking about yesterday, since in the export, when I export my signals and trades, I get the JSON message.
Yep.
I can put extra properties in the JSON payload of whatever I want, and then have my own system to filter out, hey, should I not be doing it at this time? What was VWAP at the time? So there's a bunch of different indicators that I want at the time. I can just send that information along, even if it's not affecting the signal, and then do an analysis later.
Yeah, and I do that here. You can see I have this extras payload, which we describe in our documentation. You can always include extra properties there. You can see I'm telling it where the trade idea came from, which strategy I'm sending, what trade type it is, whether or not price closed above or below VWAP, whether it was a full VWAP close. These are all just rules I'm trying to follow and keep track of, so that when I look at my historical stats, I can tell what caused a winner or a loser, and what were these properties that contributed to the winners and losers as well. But I'll also take a look at how far did I set my take profit, how far did I set my stop. We don't have the ability to look at max excursion because we don't track the price in the middle of the trade. But at least from an entry and exit perspective, we've got a lot of data we can start to observe over the long run. So when we get to our analytics system, we're going to make it to where you can also bring in some of those labels and look for trades that have those labels, so that you can determine, were these better winners or losers, and sort of separate them out by label as well.
But I could also send in an array of, the last 10 values of VWAP. So like I don't have to have the whole continuous thing. I could just have the last 10 values that come in. Adventure Trader saying here, I'm having trouble activating new TradersPost paper accounts. Are they getting discontinued? No, not getting discontinued. Just let us know what kind of issues you're having, and support, and we'll certainly help you out with that.
Yeah, definitely hit us up in support there. That doesn't sound right. I haven't heard that concern.
Oh, come on, Price. All right.
No kidding.
I'm done. Yep. It's not going anywhere.
That's kind of what I thought might be happening here. A bit of a war at this price. We haven't found any pressure at all either. It's just been consolidating and chopping around here. So I'm waiting for some real price action to show up.
Yeah, but is it like we have to wait till it breaks 25,137, the session VWAP before the midnight VWAP?
No, that's the question, isn't it?
Hey. All right. Well, that's it for me, Mike.
Okay, sounds good, Tom.
Leave you guys be.
Here, we've shown some decent features of TradersPost. Hopefully, you guys are paying attention to your extra properties you can send over in your JSON messages. And as always, we're working towards making this thing the best execution engine you can possibly use. As we move forward, that is a lot of what I want to be thinking about, is how we can make TradersPost as informative as possible for our customers around each trade that you send the platform and how we can help you analyze it. So that's coming.
That's right.
Down the pike.
Awesome. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for even more trading on Price Action Live. But until then, we wish you, as always, happy trading.
Cheers, everybody.